I'm 32 male, have a decent job, a small apartment, and enough money to live comfortably. Not rich, but I get by. My sister 28F has always been entitled. Borrowed money from family and never paid it back. Took credit for things she didn't do. Always had an excuse when caught. I let a lot of things slide because she was family. Then she pulled something that made me cut her off for good. She called me one night, frantic. I need $5,000. It's an emergency. I asked what happened, but she dodged the details. Just said, bills piled up, I'm drowning. I'll pay you back soon. Please, you're my only option. I hesitated. $5,000 wasn't pocket change. But she sounded desperate, and as much as I knew she was irresponsible, I didn't think she'd straight up lie about something like this. So, like an idiot, I sent her the money. A week later, I opened Instagram and saw her at some fancy boutique, flashing designer bags. The caption? Treat yourself. You deserve it. I stare at my screen, stunned. I texted her, what the hell is this? You said you needed the money for an emergency. She replied almost instantly. Relax, you'll survive. Stop being dramatic. I didn't respond. Just let her think she won. The next morning, I woke up to 30 missed calls. Then texts. Call me now. This is serious. I'm screwed. Help me. Why are you ignoring me? I smiled and went about my day. Hours later, I finally called her back. She picked up immediately, voice shaking. Oh my God, finally. You have to help me. I leaned back. What happened? She hesitated, then sighed. Okay, I used your money to buy a few things. But I was going to pay you back. I just needed to make a quick investment first. I almost laughed. An investment? In what? Overpriced handbags. She ignored that. My credit card company flagged my purchases. They think it was fraud, and now my account's frozen. Rent is due. My car payment is due. I can't access my money. I need you to cover me for a bit, just until this is sorted. I took a deep breath. So, let me get this straight. You lied to me, wasted my money, and now you're asking for more. She sighed like I was being difficult. It's not like that. I swear, I'll pay you back. But right now, I just need a little more help. She really thought I was stupid. No. Silence. Then an ugly laugh. Wow. Seriously? You're really going to let me suffer over a misunderstanding? I was done. It's not a misunderstanding. It's consequences. Figure it out. I hung up. Then she pulled her dirtiest move yet. She called my job. My manager pulled me aside. Hey, I got a weird call today. Your sister said you were financially abusing her and refusing to return money you owe her. She sounded really distressed. I saw red. She what? Don't worry. I figured there was more to the story. Just wanted to give you a heads up. That was it. She wanted a war? Fine. I'd end it. Step 1. The money. I had the bank transfer records. The text where she admitted she lied. Screenshots of her flaunting designer purchases. I called my bank and filed a civil claim for debt recovery. Small claims court. Quick, simple, and legally binding. Step 2. The fraud allegations. Her credit card was frozen because the bank suspected fraudulent spending. I made an anonymous tip, mentioning that she had a history of misrepresenting funds to family and might be misleading them too. Not a lie, just pointing them in the right direction. Step 3. Public exposure. She thrived on appearances, looking wealthy, successful, adored. So, I hit her where it hurt. I posted a single, undeniable message on Facebook. Hey everyone, just a heads up. If sister asks you for money, make sure you get in writing what it's for. She told me she needed $5,000 for an emergency, spent it on designer bags, then tried to ruin my job when I wouldn't give her more. Learn my lesson. Hope y'all do too. Didn't tag her. Didn't need to. The family group chat exploded. Aunt, wait, she told me she was struggling with medical bills. Cousin, bro, she just asked me for $500 last week. Family friend, OMG, she borrowed $1,000 from me and never paid me back. Turns out, she'd been pulling this on everyone. And now it was all out in the open. Step 4. Legal action. I filed my small claims court case the next morning. The clerk told me she'd be served within the week. My phone rang later that day. It was her. You ruined my life, she screamed. I stayed calm. No, you did. She cursed me out, said I was dead to her. I let her vent, then ended the call with, "See you in court." A week later, she got served. First, she tried to play dumb. "I don't have $5,000 to give you." Didn't matter. The evidence was airtight. Then she tried guilt tripping. "Are you really going to drag your own sister to court over money?" Yes. Yes, I was. Next, she tried bargaining. "If you drop the case, I'll pay you back in installments. Put it in writing, sign a contract, and I'll consider it." She refused. Shocker. Finally, she snapped. "You're dead to me." Court day came, and it was beautiful. She tried fake tears, playing the victim, but the judge wasn't buying it. The facts were simple. I gave her money for an emergency. She admitted to spending it on luxury goods. She refused to pay it back. Judge ruled in my favor. She had 30 days to repay me or face wage garnishment. She was livid, screamed at me outside the courthouse, called me heartless, said I betrayed family. I didn't care. The best part? The damage was done. Her bank closed her credit card permanently due to suspicious financial activity. Some family cut her off completely. Her reputation took a massive hit, and her landlord found out about her financial mess and refused to renew her lease. She ended up moving back in with Mom. And Mom? She tried to guilt trip me one last time. "You went too far. She's struggling now." I just smiled. "Relax, Mom. She'll survive." She didn't like that, but I did. And that, my friends, is how you teach an entitled scammer a lesson. Want more satisfying revenge stories? Hit that subscribe button. I promise it's worth it.